white, but I didn't write down the red, and I don't know where I wrote down. I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Okay, so if you go into the button itself, you're in the edit mode, right? If you go in, click on the button, there should be an edit. Yeah, there's an edit.
Here.
See the button where it says button? Yeah, click on there. And there's colors. See where it says the background color is the blue there?
Yes. So there, right? So I've got the color as he gave it to me, BE1E2D. But I forgot.
It's a number sign, BE.
1E.
1E.
2D.
2D. Okay, so write in your Google, whatever, in Google, write that number. But put in a number sign before it, because that's how you.
So what? Just
you put the number, because it's our color code. The number sign, the hashtag.
Oh, okay. BE.
LE. 2D.
It's 1E.
There it is.
2D. Pantone.
Okay, and just you want the RGB. So the RGB is
190.
Yeah, 30, 45.
45.
So you should keep that handy because a lot of times you need it when you're changing colors.
And also I have the fonts.
The fonts, I don't know how to do that.
Ah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now how do I get back to that? There. Okay. So then I just put it in here. 190 30 45. Enter.
Yay!
I am so clever.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I don't even know. Should I change this? Should I change this to red?
Yeah. First, highlight the whole the sentence. Yeah. No, it's not that one. That's the background color. Yeah, that's that one. More colors. And here's the number sign, the hashtag.
Oh, do I put it in there?
You're supposed to put it in the highlighted box.
Here or here?
Yeah, there. Or one below that.
Oh, yeah. There. So do I put BE1E2D?
First, you need to have the hashtag, the number sign.
But I do.
Yeah. BE1E2D.
Okay. Oh, yay! Get out.
Yay!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me just make a note. What's today's date?
Today's the 23rd.
Oh my God. Every time I learn something like this, I feel like I'm like the most technical person on the planet.
Listen, I have no idea how to do what you did with that picture. Zero idea. I could not even fathom where to even start. So
I can show you. It's like just downloading one app, going in there and playing around with it and removing stuff. That's it. Yeah. So this is it.
That's it. So save it and
let me move you. Actions, save progress. I'm really loving Kartra, by the way.
Oh, yay!
I'm still a bit scared of it, but I'm really loving Kartra.
When you start seeing the names, your list getting bigger and bigger, you're going to really love it.
Return to dashboard or publish live?
Publish it live. Is it ready? Did you create a link for it?
What link?
Did you create the document, the affirmations? So.
Oh, not yet. It's partially done.
Yeah. Fantastic.
But that's the link, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the link. Yay.
Can I change the name of it?
You can on the edit button. What do you want to call it? Affirmations. That's typo.
I feel so clever right now. You have no idea.
You are.
Yes. Okay. So can I just ask, like, I don't want to open another page and another page to keep these URLs. Is there a place that I can find them, or I just need to go into it to find the URL?
What I do is I have a document that keeps them. I have a document separate. There's nothing here that organizes all your URLs. I just copy them into a Word document, and I have a list of all my URLs. And I also a shortcut, right? When you open them in your browser, what happens is they're stored in the history. So what happens is if you write affirmations, like you use it, you put it in your browser, and then tomorrow you write affirmations, one of the choices is going to be your page.
Yeah.
So I know how to get to my pages because I know it's minus to plus, and I know it's abundance, and I know like yesterday I needed for my book, I wanted to share the goals meditation I have for my book. So I know how it starts. So I just typed in Google, goals meditation, and it brought up my URL because it's been there before. It's in my history.
This is interesting. It's not coming up as a link in here. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what you're doing because I'm still seeing Kartra.
Okay. I actually have my notes. The notes that you have on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually figured out that you can pin some stuff at the top of your notes.
Ah, nice.
So the things that you're always using, it's at the top, and there's a couple of things that I'm always using. So I just pinned it at the top so I don't have to scroll through to see where I can find it. So that's because I've got like 500 notes. Like I've got that many notes.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So cool. So I'm done with this. Return to dashboard. Oh, hang on. Cancel. Okay. This is where I need to learn. How do I go to that other page? It's from somewhere here. Where they put in their name.
Go into edit it in the pencil. Oops.
Edit.
See where it says form. That's your form. Simple list builder.
So this is
no, that's in this one there is no other page because you have the boxes, the form on the page itself. It's not opening up in another page like the other one was.
Of course.
This is right here, so you can edit everything here.
But this one I can call.
You need to create another form. You need to have a new list.
I'll create a new form. All right.
You need to have a new list. Let's cancel that. Let's make a new list. I have to make a diagram. That's the only bad thing about Kartra. It's not really intuitive what comes first and what comes second. So, let's go out of this page altogether and into communication.
Right.
Exit. Now go into communication. Make a new list for relationship affirmations. Relationship affirmations download.
Somebody told me the other day that I need to lift up my thing because when I do my miracle morning, the camera's like this.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at my chin. Relationship affirmations. list builder.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to call it anything. Okay.
You don't have to call it anything.
Public description, same thing.
Same thing. Excellent. So now we want to create an opt-in form.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah. Next. Click on next.
Oh, sorry. You were on top of it.
That's okay. I like to be on top.
I can't even remember what it feels like.
Do
you?
No.
I think the next time I do that, it's going to be like, oh my God. It's going to be almost weird. What's that snake?
Yeah. Okay, let's start a new form. Form. Let's call it relationship affirmations. There's a typo. Cook, can you make me some coffee, please? Love you.
I have one sugar white.
And Annie wants also. She's on it. She's on it.
Yeah. But I like a cappuccino, so it needs to be frothed.
My mother busted our machine.
Oh, damn.
We have to get it fixed. So no good milk, no froth. Okay, so this is the fields we want. That's what we want. Name, address. You might want to change submit to download now, although it doesn't seem to show up like that anywhere. On the pencil.
Download now.
Yeah, they're downloading your affirmations. Click here to download now. Send them to me. You called it a download, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. That's all you need is the name and the email.
That's it?
That's it. Save. You have to go to the next stages as well.
Could I possibly start getting family names?
I wouldn't go at this point get family names. Get family names when you do a webinar, something that's more commitment. Here you want to get as many people on your list as possible that are interested in relationships. I did a great model yesterday. Great.
Show me.
Great model. I invented it when I called yesterday with Kristen. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to do it on a piece of paper. No, should I do it on my, I'll do it on my, whatchamacallit, on my iPad.
Can I call it I want it?
Yeah. So then write, yes, I want it.
It's more me.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so I just save it.
Yeah, save.
Save and next.
For sure. Oh my God.
Single opt-in, right?
Yes. Now, the success page, you say configure later because you don't have yet your download.
So what do I do now?
See what says success page?
Yes.
Click on the button that says configure later. Right next to the save, there's a line there, configure later. Save and next. Delicious, thank you.
What do I do here?
Good. Okay, now the welcome message, we're going to write something now, but then you're going to edit it later, okay? Just to have a basic something. So what happens is, change. When people sign up, they automatically get an email. Thank you for signing up. And so here's the place where you write it.
So I click send a welcome email.
Yes, send the welcome email. Then you want to change your email addresses.
Oh yeah. Great. Save. Enter the preview text. I put the same thing.
Wait, I'm going to just join here. Where are you? Relationship after. No, the preview text, it would be go into the. Can you open the sign up page? You saved the link now, right? Did you? Let's copy like a line there. That's nice. Here,
What happened down here? I'm sure I changed this one.
No, there weren't links anyway. I mean, because they don't exist yet. But here, let's take this.
I need to change this one because at the bottom it says 2018 your company.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change it. You put Annie Callis there.
I thought I did.
Well, you'll see. But I want to take something from here that says relationship affirmations. Affirmations for a passionate and intimate relationship inside. Usually you can copy that. Affirmations for a passionate, intimate relationship. Copy that. Let's go back to the text.
There?
Yeah. Right, inside. And I would say here, instead of relationship affirmations, here are your relationship affirmations.
Can I say have fun with your relationship?
Absolutely. Excellent. Okay, now we're just going to create a template here, okay? Just so then you'll have to come back to do it. So
okay.
How would you say, no, go in. I want to create it.
Now?
Yeah. Hi, how would you say hi, hey, what's up? Hi, and then first name.
Hey, lover.
Do you write it?
Write it?
Yeah. Hey, lover.
Hey, lover.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for downloading. Okay, ... Okay, you're going to have to fill that in.
Yeah.
Enter.
Yeah.
Here is the link to the, here's the link, ... Okay, enter. Then write the benefits. Why is this important? Why is it important to use them? Then enter. How to use them. Enter. Call to action. Ask them to do something. Ask them to respond. Ask them to be in touch. Ask them.
Like that. All right.
Enter, and then put your signature in, your signature and contact information.
My phone number?
No, I wouldn't put your phone number, your email or something, but I mean, you can decide how to do that, but you should have some way for them to contact you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this you're going to go back to. Go up to the top, save it.
Should I say something about the miracle morning here or not?
No.
No.
Not here. All they did was they asked for the affirmations, give them the affirmations. And then you can send them more emails and get them into a routine and bring them on to other things. But just the basic is thank you. Yeah? Here is your product.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So scroll up to the top, save it. I just want you to see where it is. We are in, maybe you should write it down for yourself. We are in forms, in the form for your affirmations, in the section called welcome.
You know what I'd love to just have? Not to have to make any phone calls or nothing and talk to nobody, because I literally want to play with this.
Yeah, it's
I've
fun.
got so many ideas that I wanna set things up, you know?
The more things that you offer, the more people are on your list and you can communicate with them.
Yeah. You know Taka?
Yeah.
Now, Taka did, I'm sure you heard this, in 1 year, 278 presentations live. He did one every single day, and every day was a different subject until he figured out what people need.
Wow.
So 1 year of his life, but changed his whole life.
Amazing.
And I'm sort of sitting there going, I've got a lot of stuff about relationships that I really need to start doing weekly emails.
You have to. You have to.
And I should even do bi-weekly webinars.
You should.
That's what
I think bi-weekly is a little bit too much, but
is it?
Yeah, because you have to get people to them. You want the more you have, the more efficient your time is going to be spent. You have people on them, the energy is higher, and then you get more sales calls after that. And it takes a week to promote a webinar. So even every 2 weeks is a lot.
Okay, so but if I do weekly, I send them something.
Send them something. And I told you before, you have so much content on Facebook that even if you take one of the videos that you did that you had a good response to, you thought that was important, and you say, I did this great video, it's about, this is what it is, this is why it's important, this is what you can do with it, click here.
Yeah.
Because you've got so much content. You don't have to create new content unless you want to.
No, but thanks for reminding me that I have a lot of content.
You have like a shitload of content, Annie. Your creation, and you have a lot of posts that people are responding to. And you could even write about that. I did this post on this and I got a lot of response. Why you think you got a lot of response? What issue was it touching? Was it triggering? Check it out for yourself. How does it make you feel?
Tell you what, the one I was very touched by the one I did the other day, and when I was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, and then it creates more comments on your posts, and the more comments on your posts you get, the more Facebook likes to push you. So for you, it's even much better. I do it in my blog, but for you, it's much better to always be pushing them to Facebook, because you're going to be, I say it all the time, but I don't know if you understand what it means. You're going to be a social media influencer.
I think I know what it means. It's I guess I'm a bit shy about that, to be quite honest. I'm like, really? Do I have that?
You have that. You already are that. It's just a matter of leveraging it so that people come to you and ask you to promote their shit. That's where you're really going to make a lot of money.
There's so much stuff that I still need to create.
No, you just you're consistent. The only thing you need to have is consistency.
Yeah. Cool bananas. I just wish all these lessons would stop for a little while, just so I can bask in their glory. and collect myself, you know.
Absolutely.
Lesson after lesson after lesson. You don't even have time to get over them. All right. So from here, I just stop here.
No, go save and next on the bottom.
Oh, save and next.
Save and next. Now here you want them to subscribe. No, up. In the list, you want them to subscribe to the new list you just created. So when they sign up the form, they're going to go into the list of affirmations. So on the where it says subscribe to list, click on change. And right, yes, subscribe to list. Select the list. Nice.
Wow.
Add. Don't forget to add it.
Wow.
And save. So you're going to know exactly who signed up for who downloaded the, whatever it is, the affirmations.
Hopefully I'll understand what I wrote. That's okay. I've got the recording and I wrote there, great session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go down, save and next. Then also, I'm going to use it in another card for the asset, which is right. Save the form. Form design is it. So you save and next using Kartra. Yes. There, that's it. Now you have a form. Okay, let's just go back for a second to the page and make sure you have the right form in the page, and then you can also change the Annie Callis there.
So I've got that.
Yeah.
And the affirmations list builder.
Okay, so first do the relationship affirmations. That's where the form is.
I actually thought I changed that the other day.
Yeah, maybe you just forgot to press save.
Possible.
Okay, so let's go, change that.
Do I do privacy?
I would leave it there because you're gonna have to get that stuff. You're gonna have to do it.
That's it?
And go into the form. Let's just make sure it's the right form. When they sign up, they go to the right list. Click on where the form is. It says, yes, I want it. Yeah, there. Edit it. And see where it says forms, choose the affirmations. Apply. It says error because you still have to, we did something configure later. What did we configure later? Your thank you page. Oh, we can do that now. Okay, save this. It's good.
Okay.
Save it. Publish live as well. Don't let me confuse you, okay? Just do what I say and don't try to understand it. You go out of here.
No, I don't.
Good. We're going to go back to forms.
I'm just really itchy, that's all.
Okay. Let's go back to forms. Go into the affirmation forms. Exit. Edit. Save and next. Okay, here, the success page. Let's make the success page that thank you page there. I forgot that existed. So it's the destination page. It's instead of external URL, it's a Kartra page. No particular. Why do you have that? That's mine. The SSESW is mine. That's interesting that you have that.
Well, probably because I have some of your templates.
Ah, okay.
That one or that
yeah,
one?
none of the thank you. Excellent. Annie. One
Okay.
up. That's it. Yeah, good for you for thinking. Good for you for thinking. For using your brain cells.
Hang on, this was a fluke, by the way.
Okay, save and next all the way to the end. It's finished. Okay. So,
pages.
That's done. Yeah.
Oh, but it's still coming up with the error.
Go into at the end, you already opened up the page. Let's see what it looks like live up on your, yeah, there. Redo that, reload it. There. Okay. Fill in your name, see what happens.
Oh, my name is already.
So say, yes, I want it.
Oh.
So here you have to just change this.
How come it's that?
Because you didn't change the document yet. If you go into Kartra, the second page is the thank you page, but you didn't change it yet.
Oh, so.
Yeah, go into Kartra, I'll show you.
No, okay, so hang on, because I just had a mental. So this is the thank you. This is the thank you thing. So I need to.
You need to change the text like you did on the first one, on the relationship affirmations.
But do I have a, if I type over this one, where is the page for the 21 tips thing? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I just, yeah, got it.
You cloned
and then
it.
the other thing I still need to do is so from the love heart thing,
yeah,
the sign in,
yeah,
when they click on that, they're going to get what?
This list builder opt-in TY. Thank you. That's what they're gonna get.
They're gonna get that. So what's that other email that we were trying to build?
The email and this are identical. It's just one is the screen that opens, the window opens automatically when you sign in, and the other is an email that they get. So they'll see the email only when they go into their emails. It could be the identical text.
Oh, right. So got it. So when they click on this, that's just gonna pop up on their computer saying,
the thank you page. Yeah.
Thank you. And then they will click on, there's a link over there. So they're gonna click on that. And when they click on that, they're gonna get the email.
Well, they're gonna get the email automatically, but when they click on that, they'll see the download. And in the email, there's also a link that they click on the link, they'll get to the download.
I got the email. Cool.
So you got the email, it's just the template right now.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So the email, what's written on the email and what's written on this page can be exactly the same. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just copy, do it one time and put it in both places. You can use the template that's there on the page as well.
Yeah, so in Word file. Here's the affirmations for marriages.
I can't see you. You have me only on your Kartra.
Oh, why does that happen?
When you're in Zoom, you have a whole lot of options when you share your screen. You can share all sorts of different things. You can share certain windows or you can share your whole screen. And you probably just shared the window with Kartra. If you do share your screen, where it's the one there that says screen on it, then anything you do on your screen, I can see.
Okay, I'm going to stop this share for a second. Share screen. And then all this stuff comes on. So do I click desktop?
No, click the one that says screen at the bottom. Way up the top on the left-hand side is one that says screen.
Okay, it says share computer sound or optimize screen share for video clip.
No, it has where's my phone?
Am I looking in the wrong thing?
Yeah, let me show you here. Oh, my realtor.
Is that under basic or advanced?
I don't know. It's a bit, I think it's a regular share screen. When you click on share your screen, this is what comes up. You have all sorts of options. The top left one says screen. Then there's screen, there's whiteboard, there's iPhone, iPad.
Okay, so this one says desktop. So if I go share, then what do you see now?
I see Kartra.
You don't see the Zoom thing. You see Kartra. Okay, what if I go into? Can you see
now
Word?
I see. Yes, I can see it.
You see Word. Oh,
yeah.
great.
Okay.
Oh, I just learned something.
Yay!
Why are there 3 participants?
I have my iPad open. I was going to show you a model.
Oh, I thought, oh my God, is somebody calling?
No.
All right, so I know what I have to do. So so the affirmations are here, which is, I copied this from Google. So I might need to go in there and have a bit of a play because I don't want to, it didn't have anybody's name on it.
But look at it. Maybe you want to add things to it as well or change it up, okay? There's all sorts
it's
of
got
things.
18 of these, 16 of that, 17 of that. So I want to make it equal. So that's something I've been playing with.
Nice.
So I need to, so I also want to make it a little bit prettier than,
Yeah. Why don't you take a look also at the tips that you wrote for relationships and have it have the same look and feel, because that's your brand. You look at how it looks visually, your tips, and see that they're a little bit in alignment. One of the things when you create trust with the client is that there's consistency. Consistency creates trust.
Yeah.
That's why you always sign off with the same thing. You sign in with the same thing. Makes you reliable in the eyes of the client.
So I need to put a cover, just like I did with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I should use that picture, even though it's got her name, the girl who designed that picture. So if I have her name, is that okay to use?
I think so.
Or I still have to get permission?
No, I think if you refer who it's to, who used it, whose picture it is, then it frees you up. But Google that question, because I'm not a lawyer.
Do you know what the thing is? I might actually change it. Simao took a shitload of photos, and I'm going to do a photo shoot tomorrow. So hopefully, I have some other photos that are mine, and then I'll put them up, and I don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah, but there's all sorts of free things. Lital, who uses, we have Stencil, and makes all sorts of affirmations, whatever, on Stencil, and all the pictures in Stencil are free to use. And
what is Stencil?
Stencil is like Canva, where you have pictures and you can write on it to make you like pictures of affirmations, and you can make advertisement types of things.
So they're free pictures?
Yeah, you can use them, because the whole application is to use them and like write on top of them and publish them. So she uses all the pictures from there.
Okay. And Stencil is like a program?
Stencil is, it's an application. It's a program for, you'll see, when you like write on top of a picture, text on top of a picture and design it, that's what it's for.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. So I've got this. So I think I know what I need to do with set it all up, and then I have to do the same thing for the gratitudes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now you're going to be professional.
Because I got to do the gratitudes for couples.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
Let me just write this down. So I need to do a whole thing. That's exactly the same thing for. So do same for gratitudes. That would be a nice video to send out as a gift to everybody, and just say, hey, one of the things for relationships is also doing a miracle morning, like a ritual. And here's one that I did just recently. Enjoy.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm writing in big letters, watch the replay.
Yes.
Because too much info to write. No, seriously. Call to action for myself. Okay, because I need to transcribe the video and so I can get the gratitude. I need to get the gratitude, what I said, have it all transcribed, and then put it down into a form.
Excellent.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. You have no idea. Yes,
Yay,
you do. No,
yay.
you have no idea. All right, cool.
Wonderful.
Okay, so that's done with Katra. So I want to ask you, in relation to doing a webinar, what do I need to do for that?
Same. We have the whole thing here you did already for a webinar, for the goal setting webinar, right?
Yeah, but if I do a relationship one, because I still have to do the goal setting, so I get that out of the way. And okay, this is what I wanted to do. Oh, shit. There's so much to do, Mindy. Because I need to figure out the PayPal thing.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. PayPal, or look at also at that other one I told you, because I think that it is free unless used. It just takes time to set it up. Stripe, I think.
Yeah, Stripe. And Simona. And then the other thing is, because I want to do this, see if I can sell just a couple of coaching things. But I need to find a button where do they sign up for that? Do I do exactly this?
You do exactly this.
For them to sign up?
For the webinar?
I know the webinar, I'm okay. I can just use the one that I've used before.
Right.
But on a day when I finish, I want to be able to have a link to give them that they can click on and buy there and then.
Yes. And that's the next step. That's something that in the area called products. That's where you create products.
Ah, got it.
Okay, so there's the upsell we were talking about for the goal planning and accountability, the 6-month program that I had created.
Mm-hmm.
It already exists. It's a product. It's only way its product is configured is incomplete because you still don't have payment. That was the only issue.
That's right.
But then you want to sell also something else, whatever it is you want to sell, and have a product there. You might even want to have your free consultation as a product for zero cost, discounted from $450 to $0.
Yeah, you know what I figured out? You know how we figured out that my price is about $495 an hour, something like that. When I did the numbers for Jesus, and because I said 24 sessions, not 20,
yeah,
I have gone, I think, from $425 to $355. And I went, oh, damn.
Yeah, but still $355 an hour is pretty good.
Yeah, of course it is. But I'm just saying, oh, wow, got to be careful what you say.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I am happy with 355. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Or
Yeah.
Australian. Yeah. So that's about 220 US or something.
Yeah. I wouldn't go though very much lower than that.
Sorry?
I wouldn't go lower than that though.
Than 355?
Yeah, if it's 220 US dollars, don't go under $200.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go lower than
for
that.
an
You're
hour.
kidding me. No.
What's
And you know that we never do
seconds.
an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also never do an hour. Okay. Annie, yeah, I wanted to show you a model. I'm going to show you next time because it's now irrelevant.
No. Show me. I'm hanging. Show me.
But it's not in the right space. It's not in the right discussion anymore. You're in a really good place. So we're gonna.
No. You're not getting away with this. Do I need to make the coffee? Because I want, you give me so much. I want to give you some too. So, and the fact that I don't know how to freaking do models, for me, this is like, show me.
Wow. Show me the money. It just came up for me. It just came up. It was really exciting.
Show me. I want to see, please.
Okay. What we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about, where's my book? 1 second. Where's my notebook? 1 second. I was with Kristen yesterday and we were talking about marketing funnels, how you get people, you send out content and you have people sign up and then you offer them a product and you offer them coaching. Okay. We're talking about the model. And she said to me something about, but maybe it's webinars and then all these people who do webinars and they offer the free strategy calls and they're selling and should I do that and should I not do that and blah, 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 blah. Lots of discussion on that. So I came up with this model. I'm sorry. I want to copy it right. So I'm just looking for it. So I was talking about conversion, so there are people who do webinars and you convert on webinars, but someone who just comes up to your webinar and then has, and just sees you for the first time, they're not going to buy from you because you just wrote on a webinar. They don't know who you are. So what you want to do is you want to qualify, I should be writing it, right?
Yeah.
You should. Two. You want to qualify anyone who comes into a call. You don't want to have calls just with anybody because there's also a hierarchy. If you talk about a funnel of how you bring people to your main product, there's also a funnel on how to qualify them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the model, okay? So
yeah.
We have people come in. Good morning. People who come in and what they do, the first thing they do is that you create content, you invite them to a webinar, you make a post, you make a video, whatever it is. The first thing that they do is they view your content, right?
Yep.
Of the people who view your content, how many of those people do you convert? So if you were going to call everybody who viewed your content ever, how many people would you think you would put into make a client?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I am.
Out of the people who viewed which
any kind of content that you create, someone just showed up, saw your picture, saw your post, looked at it.
1%?
Even less. I would say.
Oh, wow.
Very few people. So would it make sense to call up everybody who views your content and have a strategy call? Are they qualified?
Yes.
No, it does not make sense.
Oh, sorry. Does it make sense to call everybody?
It absolutely does not make sense because you're going to be wasting a lot of time because only a very few people are going to come in.
Yeah.
Then the next stage you have, after people view your content, they opt in. What does it mean to opt in?
They sign up for something.
They sign up for something. They put their name.
So when you do your, let's say, webinar or video or whatever, you got a call to action. You got to give them something that they need. Okay. Is that right?
You're going to give them something. They're going to opt in. They're going to give you, just one second. My daughter is asking me something. Can you speak with them, please, and see what's going on? Thank you, sweetie pie. Okay, so let's say now you just made an opt-in for your affirmations, right? Someone opts in, they leave you their name. What's the conversion, do you think, on someone who opts in?
The same.
The same. I think it's going to be a little bit higher. I would say that probably 1% of the people who sign up for your shit will actually become clients. They're not qualified. You know, you don't know their marital status. You don't know their location. You don't know their economics. You don't know. They're interested, but the difference between being interested and becoming a client is really great. You need to qualify them. So would it make sense to call everybody who opts in to your program to have a strategy call with them? Absolutely not. You're wasting your time, and you're going to increase your frustration, right? Because nobody's signing up. Well, maybe I don't make the right thing, but it's not even relevant. People opt in.
Yeah.
So the next stage when we talk about our funnel is people sign up. Okay. Now, what do you think the difference is between opting in and signing up?
Signing up to what?
They sign up for something. They sign up for a webinar. They sign up for a mini course. They sign up for a Zoom call.
But they're very interested in the content. So absolutely. They really, you have something you're going to give them. It's one of their problems.
Absolutely. So here they're saying, if you say here in opt-in, when someone is an opt-in, they're okay, they're interested. The subject is interesting for them. But when they sign up, they're more at a stage of
I want it. I want this or that.
Yeah, I want it. They're actually becoming very active, proactive. Yeah, this is something that I want that. So I'm actually going to sign up to go to her webinar, to take her course. Okay, which the difference is opt in. Oh, those affirmations are really cool. But you really don't know if they're going to look at them or they're not going to look at them. If they're going to use them, they're not going to use them.
Yeah.
So when someone signs up, what do you think the percentage of the conversion might be into a client?
10?
10. I'd say it's a little bit lower than that.
Okay. I'm dreaming high.
Yeah, it's about 5%. It's about 5%. And that might even be high as well. Okay? But does it make sense to call up all those people who sign up?
No.
Absolutely not, because you're a one-man show. You'll be wasting your time because there's really a low conversion on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go to the next step, which is
show up.
Show up. Now, what does that mean?
I was going to ask you that. What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
Do a webinar or a show, an event.
Let's say you're doing a webinar and you had, how many people signed up for your webinar?
52.
52. How many showed up?
15.
15. Okay. Those are hotter leads. Those are hotter people. So sign up. He says, okay, I want that. But showing up means it's important. It's important to them. They are going to make the time. They're going to actually show up. Okay, this is a real hot lead. 1 second, Annie. It's my realtor on the phone. I spoke with Omer yesterday, but he has Omer's telephone number. I would appreciate it very much if he can call up Omer, and if he can't, then it's going to have to wait till I finish this call. Okay? You could call Omer. You were in his office. Okay. Yeah? Thank you, sweetie. Mm-hmm. My daughter is so delicious. She's really helping me. Okay, so when people show up, you know that it's important to them. What do you think the conversion is for people who actually show up to become a client?
Based on my results, 0.
0. You don't have statistics yet. You don't have enough information to be statistically correct. It's about 10%.
Okay.
Okay, they've actually showed up. They might not bite at that very moment, but you probably will convert 10% of those people over time.
Okay.
Okay? So still, people who show up, is it worthwhile for you to make phone calls to them, have strategy calls with them?
No.
No. No. So when Kristen was saying all these webinars, and these webinars are giving free strategy calls, it doesn't really make sense for them to be calling those people. Time-wise, time value-wise, you want to find a different strategy to increase your conversion rate. So the last thing we have here, which has the highest conversion rate, is
appointment. Oh, apply.
You get the client to apply, fill in an application.
Oh, apply to have a call.
Yes. They have to qualify. They have to apply. They have to go through what we call in the marketing world, they have to go through hoops to get to me.
Mm-hmm.
These are the most qualified contacts. They've actually taken the time. They've shown up, and they say that it's so important to them that you have here. The mindset would be,
gotta have it. Mm-hmm.
They already know they need that. Okay, so what do you think the conversion is for people who apply?
50?
You got it, baby. And then it can only go up if you have improved sales skills. Then it can only go up from there, because they've already decided they want it. If you do not close the deal, then there's an objection that you're not handling well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when you talk about you want to bring people through your marketing funnel, and then you look at where you're spending time, then you understand the conversions. You, Annie, whom I love dearly, you spend a lot of time here.
Where? View.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now do you understand what's going on?
Yeah, so this has to do with I'm doing a lot of shit on Facebook, but I'm not getting anywhere. Right?
And it's right. But what you need to be doing with your shit on Facebook, you need to getting them to opt in, pushing them to opt in. Because then once you opt in, then you sign up. And those people sign up, you encourage them to show up. So when you have your webinar, it's not enough that you get them to sign up. You have to keep being in communication with them to get them to show up. Show them the value, show them the value, show them the value. They show up, and then you get them to apply. And those are the people you need to be having your conversations with on the telephone.
So can you give me an example with a view to opt in? I have this fear that I'll get in trouble with Facebook if I market something on my timeline.
No, you won't. Facebook wants you to market. They want you to do that. So you can do two things, okay?
But why don't they allow it to go through then?
Well, you had one experience where they didn't allow it. I mean, one experience is not statistical.
But they only want you to market with payment, right?
Which isn't a bad thing. It's cheap. It's cheap enough. So let's say you always have in your videos an opt-in, a call to action. Always, always. So now you have a choice. You can choose to do your tips. You can choose to do the gratitude. You can choose to do the affirmations. Have them opt in for something and put the link in the comments. That's something that we learned from your experience. But always asking them to go the next step. And then the people who comment, send them private messages. Thank you for your comment. React to their comment. Say, if you want to get a little bit deeper into this, download, my tips, download the gratitude, download the affirmations. Okay.
So say for example, if let's say when I do the miracle morning and I say about the reading, and I usually tell them that they need to get some books that are going to educate them, not just reading the paper. Can I say, if you want to have a list of one of the best books out there to educate your mind and your emotion, all of that, and your relationships, if you want a list of my books, click here and I'll send you a list of my books.
Yes.
Really?
And now that you know Kartra, that's it.
Wow.
And then once it's done, once the asset, I'm going to call it an asset because that's what it is. Once the asset is done, all you need to do is share the link. You don't have to do anything else anymore. And people are signing up. I'm telling you, Annie, I have people signing up for my tips that I made them 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I don't think I have every day, but definitely every week. I had people signing up. I don't even know from where.
Wow.
From 10 years ago.
150 tips.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 years ago. It's not even my 150 tips. It's 21 tips. It's so old that each one of my 21 tips was based at 5 other tips, Wow. So that I created a booklet out of it, which is a second version of the same product.
Wow.
So it's not even that, it's even before that time, which is crazy.
Wow.
So, yeah, so get them to sign up, opt in, opt in, opt in. The people who opt in, then you offer them something. You don't offer them in Facebook. In Facebook, you only get people to opt in. And those people who opt in, then you offer them. They sign up for something. They sign up for your webinar. Although a webinar, you can also advertise in Facebook. It's good. But if you have like a mini course or you're having a Zoom or a master class, you do that people sign up for it. They take action to invest time. And then the people who show up, you offer them the next step and have them apply.
Yeah, one of the things that we still need to do is that qualifying
questionnaire.
Which I just remember now from our last conversation on Sunday, which seems like it was 10 years ago, that I need to find the questions that you sent me that we created before for men.
Yeah.
Because now would be a great idea to ask.
Yeah. Ask. Why not? And then have your application. Also, I spoke with Christian. So if you have a call with Christian this week, she's working on her application also. Defining what's important. What characteristic traits and behaviors does she want her ideal client to have? So that when they fill in the form, she can ask questions that she can know if they're ideal or not.
Man, it's almost like I need to go on holiday, lock myself away from people, don't talk to anyone, so I can do the work. because I literally don't have time to do the work. That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm stressed about, because I'm going from call to call. And this has happened.
Yeah,
before.
but you figure the call to call, why are you going from call to call? Because you're still in this, in view.
Yeah.
What you want to do when you have calls, you want to qualify your client before you get on a call. You only want to talk to these people, which requires some discipline. But you have enough content already and enough knowledge and enough clarity in what you're doing, Annie, to bring these people to this point. And now that you're starting to use Kartra by yourself, that is all of this stuff in the middle is Kartra. You know, Kartra and webinars. You know, do content, bring them into opt-in, and then bring them into a webinar. You know, I mean, you and I started our relationship based on a story I told about my webinar, but my webinar wasn't what was converting. It was the process that I had brought them through to get to my webinar. And then after the webinar, the people I spoke with, they were all highly qualified. Because they had opted in, they had signed up, they had showed up already.
Yeah, I think I need to listen to this recording again, because now I kind of get what all that is, but it's not flowing through me. So I'm like, hang on, what's the opt-in? Hang on, what's the sign up? Hang on. Like for me, it's like, this is where my blocks happen.
Yeah.
So view is like, I do something on Facebook. Then I say to them, okay, I'm offering you the affirmations. Click here. So that's the opt-in. What's the sign up? What they're signing up for?
Let's say they sign up for a webinar. Or
so then I have to send
a masterclass.
Okay, so once they opted in, so they did get something for free, right? Right. Okay.
Okay. The sign up could also be for free.
No, that's okay. But first they opted in because they were getting something.
Right.
Right. Training. So then when the opt-in is purely for me to have to increase my database. So then
people who are interested.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the only way they turn up in my database. Okay,
right.
So then go, okay, I'm going to do a mastermind on the 6 little voices. I really want to do one, but I don't know if I can, because Blair's coming out with something.
First of all, he said that you can, and he even had a post yesterday or the day before that if you want to show this to other people, replay it, put in replay. He said it's for you to teach. He said it 2 times, 3 times.
Okay, well then, because I'm thinking that would be, I'm doing one on Monday, which is for free, but I'm going to, because I want to practice this one.
Yeah.
And I want to put myself out there in this group. It's called Career Queens. And I want to put myself in that group. Because there's a lot of career women in there, and they all expats, and they have problems with their husbands. Wow. So, yeah. So then I just decide to do let's say a webinar. Now, if I do a webinar, can I send that out to everybody in my database? Doesn't matter which list they're in?
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
So then out of them, they're going to show up. So the show up part is when I do the webinar. And then on the webinar, I'm going to offer what? Calls?
Well, I would offer calls, and then they have to apply for it. It's my program. This is my program. It's not for everybody. So in order to check that there's a match, here's an application. Whoever fills in the application will get on a call if it's relevant, and we'll see if it's suitable for you. But you've talked about the benefits of what they're going to get out of your program. You know, the frustration, what the benefit is, and we do it through a program. My program is 6 months. We meet once a week, and transformational because of X, Y, and Z. So if you're interested, Annie, I see my son's leaving. I want to say goodbye to him before he goes.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, fill in the application. We'll go over it, and I'll be in touch with you in the next 48 hours to set up, if you qualify, to set up a call so we can really check that it's a good fit.
Do you want me to wait for you?
No, I'm going to have to go. Let me spend a couple of minutes. He's going back to the Army.
Oh, okay, cool.
I see him walking by with his suitcase. My office.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mindy.
Was this good for you? Is this helpful?
Oh my God. This is like gold.
Gold. Good model, right?
You get the gold buzzer.
Yeah. Thank you, Annie. Love you.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.